see where she's going, but I hope it's here. Life ain't what it seems. There's still a part of me that's trying. Come lay on.
Hey y'all. Okay, before we do the TBR jar, we're gonna do a really quick haul. I had a gift card I needed to finish using up from Christmas this past Christmas that I got from a family member. So I went ahead and did a few books at Target. I got All That We Were. This is by Alice Kellen. I don't even know what it's about. I just have thought the cover was pretty for a while now, so I went ahead and got it. I picked up Love Light Farms. This is by B.K. Borson. I've heard really cute things about this series. This next book, I saw the synopsis of it a few weeks ago when I was at Target. I never even heard or seen anything about this book until I saw it there, and I was like, I don't know if that's really for me or if it's my thing, but we're gonna try it because I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. And it is June 1st by Jennifer Hartman. I picked up this book because it's another one like June 1st where I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. But it is Penelope Douglas's Birthday Girl. I can't wait to read. On my shelf I have a couple of books that I don't know what they are. They were Blind Date with a Book from Second and Charles. I have a thing in my TBR jar that says read one of your blind dates with a book. I am shooting for 5 books in February. I work full time. I take care of the house. I have stuff I have to do, and sometimes I just go to bed early. So we're shooting for a book a week. Some of those I can probably finish in more than a week, so we're going to shoot for 5. I would be happy to read any of this, but I do have a few that I'm kind of partial to. Without further ado, let's shake the little TBR jar and see what we get. I'm going to pick them, find a book, and then we'll sit down and talk about the books. All right, the first one is The Oldest Unread Book on Your Shelf. I think is probably going to be either marked or Alex Approximately, maybe. 2017. Let me see when Marked came out. 2007. This is technically the oldest one on the shelf. So, and I do have a couple of others that would be considered ones I've read before. So we're gonna go with Marked. That'll take me back to my younger years. Number 2. A book you bought for the cover only. Okay, cover only. I'd go with All That We Never Were. Literally a book I bought for the cover only. I could go with The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. I have no idea what that book is about. And then I could go with Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan, which is another book I bought for the cover. This one looks like it's going to be, is this fiction? Women's fiction? I think we go with All That We Never Were. I think that's a good choice. I like it. 3. All right, let's go with this one. A book set in summer. Do I have a book set? A Happy Place? I think The Happy Place is set in summer. I think it's gonna have to be A Happy Place. I think it's the only one that I have that's set in summer. Okay, next one. You want to pick my TBR?
Yes, I do.
Just reach in there and pick one. Don't pull 100 of them out and make a mess.
No. Tell me when to stop.
Just stop. Just pick one. Okay. Number 4.
Drum roll, please. A book that ends in an odd number of pages.
Okay, well, first off, let's see if the ones I want to read end in an odd number of pages.
How do you even know if it's an odd number?
Like it says it right here. This one is, these are the questions from the author. Okay. 446. This one's 470. So the two I really want to read are out.
Hold
Okay,
on.
this one ends on 603, so this one's a possibility. Let's see if Emily Wilde, maybe, because I don't have... Emily Wilde might be fun. This is a fantasy book. 335. We can do Emily Wilde. You want to do the next one? Well, then at least get in frame, weirdo.
I like picking stuff. I want this one. I can't. Hold on. I struggle. A book with a pretty cover. That's not pretty.
She's pretty. I just really want to read this.
She's hot.
I just really want to read this book. Okay. This one's pretty though, right?
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
Okay. June 1st. I've been
Hey.
wanting to read this. All right, so let's go sit down and we'll go over these books. Okay, we have all of our books. We picked 5 for the month, which I think these are some really good ones. At least one of them is one that I really, really wanted to read. So the first one was The Oldest Unread Book on Your Shelf. This was published in 2007. Makes sense because I was in my early 20s when this came out and I read it the first time. I've read this whole series. So I figured I would give it another go and see if I still like it as an adult. This is one of the House of Night novels. This is marked. This is the first in the series, and this is by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. It's about a girl named Zoe Redbird, and she is a fledgling vampire. I don't remember much past that, and that's really what the back of the book tells us. But I figured as an adult, we will see if we like it. I used to love that series. I don't know if I do anymore, but we're going to try. The next one was a book you bought for the cover only. I literally went with one that I told you guys in the beginning of this video. I saw it at Target, and I only bought it because I've been thinking about the cover ever since I saw it the first time. And it is All That We Are by Alice Killen. It says, Leah Jones used to love her life. Now she can barely get out of bed in the morning. Still shaken by the sudden loss of her parents, her older brother is the only person she has left to keep her from falling into an emotional abyss. But as he prepares to move across the country for work, soon he'll be gone too, and Leah will have no one to help her. What Leah needs most is someone to watch over her, someone who can make her feel loved and cared for, someone like Alex Wynn, her brother's. Seeing Leah so despondent is a punch to Alex's gut. At her brother's request, Axel drops everything to move Leah in with him to meet her every need. As Leah and Axel form an undeniable bond, the guilt of their betrayal is almost too much to bear. If their secret gets out, they could lose everything, including the one other person who means the most to them, and the last thing Leah needs is another broken heart. Okay. I'll take it. We're going to read that. The next one was a book set in summer, or just from, outward appearances. It's going to be Emily Henry's Happy Place. This is about a couple who have broken up, but they haven't told their friends yet. So they have to go on their annual friend trip. I've seen this book around on BookTube. I've seen my real life friends talk about this book. So we're going to try it out. Maybe we'll like it. The next one is a book that ends in an odd number of pages. This would be Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. I am so interested in this. The new fantasy series. The last one was a book with a pretty cover, so it's going to be June 1st by Jennifer Hartman. I literally picked this up today because I haven't stopped thinking about it. I know that forbidden loves are kind of, some people like them, some people don't. Kind of a touchy subject here on BookTube, but I'm actually, I don't know. I think I'm just really intrigued on how this was written and how it's handled. So, this is about a guy that was left orphaned and he moves in with a family, and him and his adopted sister start to fall in love. This is pretty much their love story through a period of time. So we're going to read these, and then I'm also reading a few things on my Kindle Unlimited. I can think of a few right now that I can tell you about. Hang on. I'll just pull my Kindle out. So right now I am reading She Was Made for Me. This is Jen Morris. This is a forbidden love story. So it's an older man. There's an 18-year age gap. And he has fallen for his friend's daughter. So, and she has fallen for him. And then the other one that I am going to read, when I'm done with that one, is Hot Mess Summer by Melissa Foster. I love Melissa Foster. She has wrote some of my favorite romances. And then if I get through those, and then if I get through Melissa Summer before the end of February, the next one I'm going to read is... Here we go. Raising the Bar by Avery Cain. I've never read her before. At least I don't think I have. Her name's not familiar. But this series looks good. This is a battle of the Bourbon Street Bars. So I think that looks really cute. So that's really kind of 8 this month. Okay, anyway, we're going to wrap this up. I've shooed my husband and my kids out so I can finish this video because they stare at me when I talk. My Goodreads is listed down below if you guys are interested in what I've been reading and what I rate things. I will tell you a lot of my Goodreads is Kindle Unlimited, steamy, smutty stuff. And I've started a Instagram for my book stuff. So I'll have that link below too if you guys would like to go follow me there. Who knows what might happen over there. And that is it for me. We'll see you guys next time.